the vault of trading secrets where only the most savvy traders dare to venture. Dive into a world where your trading skills can unlock unlimited potential, turning you from a novice to a market maestro. Welcome to Crypto Cracker Secrets to Trading, where we peel back the layers of the crypto market for you. Make sure to subscribe and follow us to get access to member-exclusive content and rewards. Your journey to mastering crypto trading starts right now. All right. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video. I know Knot of Works had made a video last night explaining a couple things as far as where we're at on the point of control and as far as where we expect Jasmy to move. I made a video a couple weeks ago. I actually had shared it when I had sold Jasmy because I had noticed some breakdowns in the technical indicators showing we were moving down. So, and I actually had said that most cryptos were moving down, which I had seen it and called it, but I wanted to show you today where we can expect Jasmy to go. And Jasmy is reflecting based off a lot of cryptos where they're moving. So today I want to show you the 50-day EMA and the 200-day EMA, what to look for, and to give you guys some encouragement for the crypto market if you use these indicators to look at what's happening in the market. Okay, this will help you become a better trader. It will also help you know when to enter in right before a sudden move up. So it will give you, as Knot of Works like to say, courage, right? So so today I want to show you just on this chart. Now I'm on the daily chart up here. All right, I am using the moving average under Tradingview, and I've got it set to 50 and 200 day. You can change this. You can actually go in and change it to whatever you want. You can do a 75 moving average, a 250 moving average. 50 and 200 is the most common when it comes to traders. It's just what people normally move. But you can critique it and find what works best for you. So, hi, Kat. Yeah, it's just you for now, but there'll be others that join. So, and of course, a lot of people have a tendency to watch this in their free time, either off work or whatever. So that's why I record these. So, but appreciate you tuning in. The 50 EMA right now, if you're looking at this chart based on the daily, is going to be the orange. Okay, this orange line here. All right. So anytime before we get a move up and a sudden spike that we've seen here, you're going to see the 50 EMA, you're going to see the chart in these green candles move above the 50 EMA. So you can see back here in November, this orange line, right? It was trending below it. It was testing it as support. It was coming up above it, but then it would break back down. It would come up, test it, it would break back down. Okay? And in this process, you can see that it was continuing to bounce off this low here, right around 0.016. If you were to see that, you could see these candles. It was bouncing right off of it. It would come down, touch it, it would come up, come down, touch it, come up. So what happened here is when it finally moved above, and this is your signal, right, based off the 50 EMA, this is what we're looking for to happen in Jasmy and every other crypto right now, is we're looking for it to come down, this 50 EMA, we're looking for it to come down, okay? This is going to have to move down. It's going to take time, okay? And as it comes down, it's going to cross over this 200 EMA right here, okay? And that's what you see back here on this chart. So when this moved up, the 50 moved up, you can see it moved up above it, and it was testing it as resistance. And as it was testing, it was bouncing off and moving up. So the traders seen this as a time to enter. And when they entered, look at this, bam. You see this big green candle. Okay, and it moves up, I mean, a significant amount. I mean, it moves up when it was testing this by a good almost over 100%. Okay, so that's what we're looking to happen. But now after the move up, as it starts coming back down, you see that it breaks below the 50 EMA. Okay, when it breaks below, it comes up, it tests it, right? It breaks back down below, it comes up, it tries to stay above, but it doesn't. It breaks back down. Okay, and it comes all the way down and it breaks below the 200 moving average, which is a very bearish signal. Okay, this is not a time to enter in, is what it's telling you. But as it comes down, you get this crossover. The 50 crosses over the 200. So you're watching for this. When this happens, when this crossover happens, this is giving you the signal to start, hey, watch, look. You need to keep your eyes here because it has a tendency to move to a bullish divergence, okay? Which is what happens down here. As you look on the chart, you see these two lines. This is a bullish divergence, okay? When this happens right here, this is telling you that the low is in. And the bullish divergence is telling you here that this may be a signal to enter in, okay? And you can see right here, look what happens after that divergence. It goes up, it stays above the 50 EMA, and it hits. Look, it tests the 200 EMA. It bounces off of it, but it continues to trend above the 50 EMA, signaling that the 50 is a resistance. This is a clear indicator of you should be buying. You should buy. You should enter in, because look what happens. The candle goes up and it crosses over. Okay, so now what we're watching for is what's called a death cross. A death cross is when the 50 EMA comes down and crosses the 200. And when this happens, it makes a cross. This is a clear indicator of when to watch now, when to enter in. It's about to make a new low, okay, which is getting very close. We just moved below the 200 moving average, okay, which is what you see back here after a recent move up. We just moved below, and we can expect the cross, the death cross, okay, which is what happened back here. And when that happens, we're in the consolidation phase. This is the time to watch and enter. Now, if you look at the chart, I laid out on the chart based on the yearly. Okay, let me close this. This shows our key support levels. We have the value area low, which is the white line. Okay, you can see it bounced off. This was back last year in March. It was using it as support. Okay, it bounced off of it several times, came up, right? Because it tested it here, the 50 EMA. Look, it moved up, it tested it, bam. So people entered in, right? So it was testing it. People were watching this. Traders were watching this. It came back down. It tested it again, right? So they knew it was consolidation, okay? And then bam, the 50 moved below the 200 EMA, which signaled to traders, look, we need to keep an eye on it here. We're in consolidation. It's about to move up, okay? Which is exactly what happened when it moved back up above the 50-day. So this is what we're watching for right now, okay? So our key support levels that we're watching for is this red line right here, which is 0.020, okay? This is one of the key support levels right here, okay? So we're watching this, and what we could expect is this to come down, bounce off of it, and sort of do this. Maybe even come up. It could do this, test that 0.38, come back down. It could do this. It's very possible, or it very well could break below that, right? And if it does that, we could see it come down and break below. If it does, then our next key support is 0.014. And where I'm getting that is, if you go to the monthly chart, here's the monthly chart, okay? The monthly chart is reflecting based off when we started moving up, all right? When we started moving up back October of 23, we came down, we started moving up, okay? and we moved up. And as we moved up, we've had some of these key supports here. So you can see that it was testing 0.015 in the monthly chart. Look at this candle. Bam, bounced off of it. Bam, bounced off of it. Bam, bounced off of it. You can see it was testing these areas and it was continuing to move up. So if you go back to the daily, it's in the daily here. It's showing it right here, our key level of supports for the monthly. So these still show, yes, we're in a uptrend, but we are also seeing a bearish downtrend. Okay, it's weird to say it like that, but that's the truth of the matter. So, and we have to pay attention here. We have to pay attention here. So those that have entered in, that have bought, right, that have bought up here at 0.28 or up here, I'm telling you right here, right now, that there is some glimmer of hope. The amount of price that we can see it go down, I don't see it going down and correcting more than 12 to 15% more. Okay, we could see some moves up, some little spikes up. We could see this, right? But at the same time, we're still waiting for the 50 EMA to come down below the 200 EMA, which is this green, and create what's called a death cross. And this is going to take time for this to happen. So that's all I got to say as far as keeping your eye peeled for Jasmy. And if you're looking at other crypto, it's identical. You can see the same trend on these other cryptos. So I am not seeing a divergence right now. I am not seeing a divergence. I'm not seeing it down here, right? We only seen this green line right here, which means the amount of buys is higher than the sells, right? That's this line here. But it's still not a clear indicator, right, on what's happening. So we're watching for this to do this. This is what we're watching for in the chart. When this divergence does this, that is a good indicator of the divergence after the 50 EMA crosses below the 200 EMA. Here's why. Let me show you this chart here, okay? So back here, this is SEER, okay? You can see down here on the chart this bullish divergence, okay? We had the death cross back here. It moved down, okay? But it started moving above the 50 EMA. And right before it moved up, we see a bullish divergence take place, which means the amount of selling pressure has decreased and the amount of buying pressure is now moving up more than the selling pressure, creating a bullish divergence. Okay, and that's why SEER had this spike. This is what we're watching for in Jasmy. Okay, when you see this take place in Jasmy and we see this bullish divergence after the 50 EMA crosses below the 200 EMA, it's a clear bullish indicator. We have not seen that yet. So right now, we are just watching these key support levels to see what happens, to see what the next steps are. And Not of Works is doing a great job at providing you guys this information. But the 50 EMA and 200 EMA can help you, and it aligns with what Not of Works is saying. And when what he is saying aligns with the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA with what I've spoken about in today's video, you can use both of these indicators to know what the future is, what's going to happen in the future with any crypto for that matter. So right now we're seeing outflows higher than the current buying pressure. So there's no bullish divergence. There's no indicators here saying we're about to move up. We're watching these key support levels, which is 0.020, right? That's our resistance right now. We can't break below that. We have to stay above that and watch as the 50 EMA comes down and crosses below the 200 EMA, which is the death cross. Then we need to start paying attention. But right now, you got to have patience. You got to have patience. So, and if you look at any of these other cryptos, you can really see this taking place in a lot of different ones. I mean, let's see. I haven't looked at any of these other ones, but look at this. This is Filecoin, right? So Filecoin is waiting for the death cross. It's moving down. right? There's been no divergence. There's been no divergence here, bullish divergence. So it's not a time to enter in. It's not a time to enter in. When I told you 2 weeks ago, now is not the time to buy, it's because it broke down most of these cryptos. This is why I told you this. If you were watching, the cryptos were breaking down. It came up above the 50 EMA, but these cryptos, they broke down below this. Bearish. It could not hold above the 50 EMA. Almost all the cryptos did this besides a very few. And that's why the whole market has been moving. It's just a correction territory. It's just a micro bull or micro bear is what some people are calling it. So use these tools, guys, to your benefit. It will help you become a better trader. Okay? That's all I got for today. As far as learning to use these tools, I hope you can go back, rewatch this video, and pay attention and learn how to better see what the future holds, okay? As far as the bull market, we are still in a bull market, but we are in a bearish downtrend, okay? That's all I got. So I hope this helps you with any other cryptos that you guys have invested in. I hope this helps you in the Jasmy community. Yes, I've only been as transparent on the information that I have learned, but as far as anything else that I'm going to share, it's going to be just strictly the charts. That's it. So, but I appreciate you guys watching and listening. Yeah, I'm just reading the thoughts here on what you guys. I am. So multi-plant pro. Yeah, I'm done with Jasmy. I have a lot of followers that follow me because of Jasmy. So you got to understand, I'm not invested in Jasmy right now. I'm not holding any Jasmy right now. Does that mean I'm done investing in it? Anyone can trade any coin, whether it's a scam or not, depending on these metrics and these indicators, and make a profit. Okay? You can. You can. Just because a project isn't legit doesn't mean you can't make money from it. There's opportunity everywhere. But you have to learn how to seize that opportunity and use indicators to help you give a clear picture of what to do when you're making these trades. Okay? So for now, I am done with Jasmy, but I'm still going to update my followers on Jasmy. Okay? Because a lot of you follow me for that reason. Thoughts on XCN? Let me see, XCN on Kraken. I don't know where the biggest volume is for XCN to be able to actually look. You want to use the exchange that has the most volume in the last 24 hours. So XCN's on a lot of different exchanges. Now man, they are doing work. No wonder. Holy cow, look at all these. A lot of these are decentralized, but geez. This is why you've seen a lot of moves up right now. Coinbase, looks like Coinbase has 200 million. So if we're looking at that, right here it is, the US dollar. So if we pull XCN up and take a look at it, wow. Wow, what a move. Holy cow. It's went up 1,900%. XCN has moved up. So right now it's in an uptrend. I mean, there's right now it's in an uptrend. So as far as some key signals here, it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. I mean, for me, I would be patient if it was me, just for the mere fact that it's had this huge price increase, and that can lead to a correction. And so, well, look there. I mean, right now the key support, it's bouncing off the key support for the value area high. So that's a good thing, right? It hasn't broke down yet. So it's still in an uptrend, guys, if you're watching XCN. So right here, I mean, it moved up, right? It broke below, it came up, And you can see it did right here. There was some selling pressure here, right? But look at that. It came back up below, or came back up above 0.025. So even came down and retested it a couple times. It's testing this as support. Okay. So, and it's still staying up. So yeah, I mean, guys, this is still bullish. I mean, it can still move up. It's tested it multiple times. What you're watching for here is if it breaks below, right? So if this comes down and breaks below, right, and it closes below, then you're in correction territory at that point. So, and you're looking for your next support at 0.11, 0.11. So, but no, it's still looking very healthy. But like with anything though, for me, I would not invest in XCN for the mere fact is of how high it's went up. It's just had a huge increase as far as the price. And if you look, I mean, it's probably been newly listed on some of these exchanges. And as far as the volume goes, the volume was moving up quite a bit. It's not slowing down too much. It's still holding pretty good. Now, as far as the supply, the market cap, 59%, max supply is 48 billion. The circulating is 30. So I mean, I don't know. I would honestly wait if it was me to get into this. I think if you did, I would take profits. I would watch very closely to see what happens. Right now, it's still bullish right now. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on XCN as far as asking that. But yeah, if you guys have anything else to say or ask or any other coins to look at, just let me know. But that's it. That's it for today, guys. That's all I got. Hope this video was enough to give you some information as far as Jasmy, as far as what to expect with the coin, what we're seeing happening right now, where we see it going. We just got to be patient with it because we don't know until the time plays out if it's going to use this as a key support, which right now it's just we're waiting for that EMA to break, that 50 to break below the 200 EMA. And when that happens, then we got to watch. We got to start paying attention. Okay? And keep an eye on this right here to make sure we're using this as a key support level, 0.020. So, but you can see it's definitely bounced off of it right here. So it came up and it dropped right as it went to touch that. So it's still in a bearish downtrend right now. But overall, it's still in an uptrend. So as I just showed. That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to look at other stuff for you and tell you what we're waiting to see right now. We're just waiting for this to cross over, do the death cross, find the key level of support. Then we're waiting to see this divergence take place, which is an indicator that selling pressure, there's more buying pressure than there is selling pressure. And that will be a key indicator. And then once it moves above the 50 EMA and it bounces off the 50 EMA as a key support, we're moving on up. And that's where you might see that big green candle. Okay, so that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm glad you guys are learning from this, and I'll just keep making videos. There is an article too, by the way, on the EMAs on my profile. If you go to my articles, it explains everything I just showed to you today. If you want to understand 50 EMA, 200 EMA, it's a great article. It's on my profile. Go read that article. It's like 5 or 6 articles back. I made it a month or 2 ago. Okay, I may have not even made it that long ago. But go read it. It will help you understand and how to decipher these charts. Okay, because that's what I want you guys to do. I don't want you guys to watch me, right, to tell you what is going to happen. I want you guys to go learn this for yourself. Okay, so you guys can be better informed at making your own decisions. Okay, and become a better trader. All right. So check that out. Retweet it, share it, like it. I definitely appreciate it. So, but thanks for watching, guys.